Their third MAC win in a row, looking for their first 3-game win streak of the season. Kent State and Akron inside the MAC Center, and it's the Zips that control the tip in the early going. Just a moment, you'll notice the Zips start 3 freshmen. It's a very young group for Ryan Gensler. Inside the post, Nyra Clark coming off a career-high 20.
Keep the ball out of Clark's hands, I think, is the biggest, biggest reason for the zone. And distribute. She's been really good between the years, the last couple of games, and they've reaped the rewards of it.
McGuff forces herself downhill, got her own rebound. Trying to fit it in for Rismiller, turned it over.
Yeah, I like the idea, but I would have liked to have seen her go high there. Good job in transition by Babbitt.
That's what got her more minutes in the starting spot last year, her commitment to that side of the ball. She tries to do it on the other end and nails a 3.
Yeah, one of the things any scorer will want to do when you Akron trying to dictate by going full court pressure, coming away with a quick turnover just after one pass.
Babbitt turns it over inside. Weigel lays it in.
As this game continues.
Kent State turns it over about 17.5 times in conference play. Babbitt is rejected on the help side by Clark. It's an Akron team that has played very well in a handful of quarters. They just really haven't been able to put together a full 40 minutes. Curving inside, that's Brew with the right hand.
Yeah, nice stake there and a good...
Their season title, they at least have a shot at it. Inside to Nyra Clark. Goes up with the left and somehow banks it in. Coach Starkey not pleased with the call. And the other thing, a group that's gotten convincingly more confident, and a great look inside to Kieran McGuff from Rhodes.
Yeah, really nice backdoor.
Midst of a 9-0 run. Rhodes to McGuff inside. Akron on top early on ESPN+. Haven't had that many opportunities. Caitlin Holmes is in for the first time for the Golden Flashes. 9 on the shot clock. Klatt 7 for 7 last game. She starts 1 for 1.
A little bit of contact through the lane, but how about her attacking off the dribble all the way to the cup and finish?
Klatt a career-high 17 points and a career-high 12 boards last time out as Gray scoops up the rebound.
And really good defense there. Just go straight up, make it difficult for the defense.
Caitlin Holmes is still trying to figure out lineups, especially when some of those freshmen have a number of mistakes. Zasicki will try a 3. Babbitt
under her belt and really has the ability to score it and get hot.
She's been cold as of late. Came in 3 for her last 23 from 3. But again, she's got the green light. Klatt from mid-range, especially with the absence of Corinne Hauser. Holmes has played double digits in her last 4 games. Juzo will try a 3. That's pure. Rhodes came back from injury, and she kicks it out. Chucks one up there off the mark.
And really solid defense. That's what, again, we've talked about that. You just want to make that a difficult shot.
A chance for 3. Effed upstairs. Loose ball grabbed by the Zips. They'll hold for the last shot, but it's taken away. Holmes, Murray, open layup for the deuce.
For the Zips.
Kent State trying to get Rismiller that post touch. She's got it here to start the second. Double team, she doesn't care. Muscles her way inside for 2. There.
And that backdoor cut has been a bright spot for the Zips. They've gotten, here's another turnover against the pressure.
Reed lays it up and in and ties the game.
Just too lackadaisical with the pass. And now they need to take advantage of this. They got a mismatch there in transition.
Smart play by Babbitt. She gets it and 1.
Yeah, they took advantage there of the mismatch. The floor, they tried to go inside with it and then just attacks off the dribble late on the rotation.
Holmes with a little stop and pop. She's not generally a jump shooter, but we've seen her hit a couple of those this year. Freshman against freshman. Brew, the fadeaway. That's tough.
To create some space and give herself a lane to the rim.
Pick and roll. Gray noticed the angle, slipped it into Juzo. Tough angle, she makes it anyway.
Get around, but nonetheless, too much contact.
Mitchell rejected inside. Holmes is electric into the front court. The scoop and score.
Yeah, without playing too physical.
Hildebrand had Klatt for a moment. Babbitt from the parking lot.
Good
right
action.
Down the middle.
Really good action there. You've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities and the little things like that add up. But Rismiller steps back, knocks down the 17-footer.
The ability and the touch around the rim, she showcases it right there. Big response from the Zips. They really needed that one from Rhodes.
I think that's kind of the rally cry, right, with the team is, Maya Babbitt has had her share of scoring droughts and shooting droughts.
The travel, and Kent State resets in what has been a chaotic possession.
Yeah, good decision by Murray there. They were just discombobulated at the offensive end, reset, come right back after that play at the other end and get the bucket to go.
Point play, playing a little angry. Some ISO ball from the sophomore.
And I mean, look at the strength with the ball in her left hand to protect as she was getting to the rim.
Babbitt nailed both of her three-point attempts in half number one. Clearly being more patient, tries her third, still on point.
What's now almost a double score or double figure lead.
8 to shoot, great cut by Nyra Clark. She's been the go-to, up to 13 points for Ryan Gensler Zips. Some ball watching here from the Zips with 7 to shoot. Corinne Reed contorts and knocks it down. 7 minutes of the second quarter, she's back into the game. They attack her right away. Nyra Clark missed an easy one. Gets it back off to Weigel, who banks it in. Caitlin Holmes also in for the first time in the third quarter. Holmes wants to drive it, carves out some space. What a pass for Platt. Caitlin Holmes, the freshman from Akron, against Akron, creating for the Deuce. Kent State.
Kent has endured a tough start to their schedule, has a chance to pick up another win today, but Akron just absolutely not going away, playing relentless at both.
But can they come out with that elusive conference W that they have yet to find? Juzo all the way to the cup, uncontested, that's too easy. Kent State hungry for more. Again, an uncontested drive off the dribble handoff.
Well, this is when Kent State wants to keep their foot on the gas. A couple of stops here.
What a feed inside for Klatt. Another deuce, courtesy of Ian.
Collect and finish. Kent State extends it to 12.
Steady. 4 assists, 3 turnovers, but a couple of those after those first few minutes, she's been great. Pick and roll. Holmes to Riz Miller for the deuce.
Yeah, good.
It's a learning process with Holmes. We've seen some of that great decision-making and also some poor decision-making. And speaking of talented freshman, Shayna Brew with some fancy footwork. Bounces to Izzy Calloway, the Division II Walsh transfer. Akron has the last 3. Akron has the last 5.
Well, they're just doing a really good job. Paint. Kent needs to do a better job of stopping the basketball and being physical, guarding the arc.
Riz Miller has that right hand, and then one.
Yeah, great place in the low post. One dribble, no double team coming at her, and that's just too easy for one-on-one action by Riz Miller.
Ryan Gensler has had to utilize 2 timeouts in this quarter. Calloway, a great shooter. She's got 2 buckets here in the third.
Uncontested look coming around, and
led Walsh last year at the D2 level, 14.8 points per game. Juzo has been more aggressive offensively in this game. Campanelli on the offensive glass with the left hand. Stanza well on their way to doing that here in the third. Baseline, Juzo, 3, Rainbow couldn't fall. Flat on the offensive glass, stays perfect from the field.
Just
mid-range jump shot around the foul line. How much more dangerous can she become?
Oh, big time. I mean, it's probably a shot she really didn't need in high school because she was so
cool. Here are these last few possessions.
And they've been effective in the pick and roll. There's a good job there. That 7 catch up to you and take a little zip off that pass.
Holmes gave it right to Nyra Clark, who threw it away to Klatt. Stays perfect.
That numbers take advantage, but if not, slow it down and see what you're able to do in the half court.
Klatt off the bounce, the lefty laying it in one. She is just magnificent. Kent State now with their largest lead. Clark forces through 2 and scores another.
Yeah, nice job there. And Kent opened the door. You've got yourself in a position, but you've got to close that gap. You cannot allow Clark to have a lane to the rim.
Klatt, a jump shot. You already knew it was going in. Corinne Reed tracks it down.
We've got to credit the defense on that for Klatt's miss. They did a good job of pushing her underneath. Klatt was really low and didn't have a good angle at the rim to finish. Speaking of angle at the rim to finish.
Callaway, backdoor to Rhodes, wrap around is tipped and stolen by Deanna Gray. 3 on none. Babbitt, that's 2. All alone, Gray the steal. Babbitt the deuce. Flashes in control here in the 4th. We'll be back. The one bright spot has been the player with the ball in her hands, so physical inside. She's got 22. Rhodes with 6 to shoot. McGough off the bounce. Rismiller with 4 fouls, and she gets an and 1. Chance to bring it within single digits here.
She's going to stretch the floor, and Rismiller, that's a tough ask for her to get out and have to guard on the arc all the way, dribble penetration to the rim. This is the way Kent State has decided to play this quarter. They're just going to be complacent and content in the half court.
Cloud inside again, creates space, then with the left hand.
The glass reads the defense, spin move and finish. My goodness.
The band's now chanting MVP chances. Juzo sends one. Few more offensive possessions for the Flashes. 4 to shoot, Babbitt off the bounce. That can be an exclamation point. Corinne Reed gets to her right hand. She'll lay it in. Timeout by Akron with 44.4 remaining.
You know, through the winter grind, you know, the body needs a break, and I'm sure that they'll manage that well as they go into the next week.
Put back inside is in by Shayna Brew. Buffalo a little closer than people thought. Campanelli up to 5 points, 3 of them coming from the charity stripe. 3 seconds to go. Brew inside. She'll get the bounce. 1.6 remaining, and the Flashes win their 7th in a row in this wagon wheel rivalry over the Akron Zips. 91-79 your final.